Make your own tea. Jesus! You got your finger on her and I'll fucking kill you! I love you to the moon and back. Just tell me! Please, is she okay? Please! What do you mean you don't know? Where's my little girl?
You have survived.
You think I give a fuck? I am stuck in here with nothing. I don't give a fuck what Franky says, because Franky won't be running things around here for much longer anyway.
What do you want?
I want payback for Debbie. I'm gonna kill the fucker. You put the fucking needle in her arm, and you don't know! Freak. You don't run this prison. I do. It's bees! You go against me in any way, there's going to be consequences. You be careful what you wish for.
The girls need you more than ever. They need their queen.
Everything's gonna be okay. I win.
Who's from? Oh, where are you all from? I love that. You're all from. That's what I heard. Is everyone from outside America here? Where are you from? Canada. You're from Canada. Oh, very cool. Canada, cool. Well, for those of you who are new here today, I hope you make lots of new friends here. It's the warmest, most beautiful family here. So you'll leave with new friends, new stories, and who knows? There's been a few like romantic hookups through these conventions. So who knows? Who's hoping to get lucky? All right. Well, hold each other in the space. It's a safe space. There are to be lots and lots of acts of kindness. This is, like I said before, a very safe space. Please be mindful of each other's boundaries and spaces. Consent's a good thing. You know, we love cuddles, but please ask first. Yeah? Is that fair?
Hell yeah.
And we all have stories that are unique and wonderful, so respect those as well. Yeah? Sound good? Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm going to open up the screens to roll the video for our first guest.
And when you're sad, I'll cheer you.
I don't need help. There's nothing wrong with me.
When you fall, I'll pick you up. Oh, nothing is as sweet as you.
Reb, why don't you talk to Sykes?
I don't need to shrink to tell me what I can and what I can't do with my body.
I've been off testosterone so long I got my period back. I'm a fucking mess. Never hesitate.
I can't live as a man. I don't want to live at all. Must be hard when you're stuck in the wrong body, eh?
Your request to apply for top surgery has been granted.
Oh my god. I want people to see me as a real guy. To cure me of your perverse lesbianism. The wicked will not inherit. I'm not a fucking lesbian!
Whatever comes into your head, I want you to say it out loud.
Cult, evil, fear.
You don't ever tell anyone about what he did to me.
You're not my mother, and I am not your fucking son!
I just said to Zoe, I've got a microphone for you somewhere. I don't know where it is. Do you see this up your bum? Oh, you, sorry, they said. Sorry, darling.
Always. How you doing? Oh my god, my voice sounds so high in that video. It's like, that is a child.
You are a baby in the video.
Baby boy.
You are.
Little baby boy. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody's faces. How cool. Thanks for coming out. Fucking hell.
You've come out from Australia. You've been here for a few days.
Made it in. Yep.
Made it in.
Made it in. Made it across the border.
We were both.
It was shitty.
But you were in the States only like a few weeks ago.
I was in the States only a few weeks ago. I was here for the Ironheart premiere. Everybody's watched it, which was epic. That was much scarier because the LA border is fucking hectic. They don't play around, but cruised in and yeah, it was mad. I mean, it's crazy being in America like twice in 1 month on separate trips. Just feels cursed to do that journey twice. But yeah, happy to be here. New York's way better than LA, no offense.
Yeah, I love New York too.
Yeah.
So you've got so many shows going on here right now. You've got Wentworth, you've got Ironheart.
That's about it. That's about it. I got Wentworth, I got Ironheart, I got...
Talk
there
to
we go.
me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there we go. You know better than me. Yeah. That's fucking huge here. Like, talk to me. I didn't realize, but I'm like walking down the street and everyone's like, oh my god, it's Hayley. And I'm like, I guess.
So you've been recognised over here?
Yeah, mainly for that. Like, it popped off here. I don't know. I feel like probably in a similar way to Wentworth, like, it held on to... Wait, who's seen Talk to Me? Oh, shit tons. Okay, yeah. It's like, it's held on to its integrity as an Australian film in the same way that I think Wentworth held on to its integrity as an Australian show. I think that really reads for Americans. Like, I don't know, Americans clearly just have a hunger for the way we make stuff, which is nice, you know? It's good, yeah, I guess maybe the accent, yeah. But yeah, which feels nice, I think, because so often, I don't know, back home it feels like we're asked to kind of Americanize or globalize what we're making to pander to an audience, and you go, no, an audience wants to see something that's authentically of a place, right? Yeah.
Well, you know, it's interesting you say that because I remember about the 3rd or 4th season of Wentworth, we were asked to change a few of the words to make them more American.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're like, well, they're not going to understand what you're talking about. I was like, oh, come on, guys.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I got asked on Ironheart to not say mate. I don't know, because they were like, people will think it's a sexual partner. And I was like, I feel like if I'm calling my sister in the show mate, people probably have enough critical thinking skills to separate the two. You would hope this is America, but you hope so. Yeah. Like, mate, no, it's sexual. It's just sexual. I'm like, is it really? But it's like, I don't know if you guys have seen that show, Dairy Girls. And fucking, it's an awesome show. And they got all those girls. Have you seen it?
No, I know.
Irish show.
Yeah. I know.
All those girls got the shits because they were like, everyone was like, we need subtitles, we can't understand it. Like, I'll fucking kill you. So mad about it. But I do feel like sometimes when I'm talking to an American, there is like a half-second lag while they do. Like, I'm like, have a glass of water, and they're like, water, yes. Beat, translate, there we go.
Yeah, I always do that, like on the cab ride from the airport. In the beginning, I'm just speaking with my accent. By the end, I'm actually speaking an American accent.
It's just easier, yeah. It's like, we'll come to you. Yeah.
So, but you still got to be, you have your Australian accent in
Ironheart. Yeah, I auditioned with a southern, because I don't actually like doing an Australian accent in American stuff, I find it weird. But I auditioned with a southern accent, like from Texas. Doing it on the spot. Thank you very much. No, I'm not doing it on the spot. But I auditioned with that, and they thought I was from Texas. And they were like, just keep your natural accent. And I was like, oh, I'm Australian. And they were like, even better. And I was like, I shouldn't have fucking said anything. I was like, because I really want to do a southern accent in something. I just think it's so fun.
Oh, same.
Yeah, so I was actually gutted when they were like, we want to show you have an international feel. I was like, but that's no fun for me.
So you said that the world looks to America for trans people and to set the tone. Mm-hmm. So do you think you received the support in Australia for a trans character? Did you anticipate their outcome of seeing an actual trans character on the show?
You have such a great accent.
My friend wouldn't come up here because she's scared of her accent.
Where's the South? It's
Kentucky.
so beautiful. I love a southern accent. Yes, I feel like Australia got behind it, which was cool. Like, I think it kind of set a new precedent. Like, we don't have cis people play trans roles in Australia anymore. If they did, they get chewed the fuck out. They get in trouble. So I think it was like, this is what it is now, which is good. Like, we need to do this stuff in order to set the tone for what is acceptable and what is unacceptable. Thank you. I mean, just like, thank you for keeping this fucking show alive. You really are the life force that keeps this show going, and I find it so beautiful seeing so many young folk here as well who watch this show because kind of elders of Wentworth have kept it alive in this fandom. And so I think it's just beautiful that you all take care of each other and you welcome each other in and you take care of us, and I don't know, you just you keep the blood pumping in this thing, and we're all really lucky. So thank you. I love you guys too.
Everyone, please stand up and give it up for Zoe!
I'm Kaz.
You call yourself a defender of women? You're pathetic.
I wish I'd been there to see him die, to watch him drown in his own You're nothing but a fucked up little girl who's trying to save the world. I will not put my girls in danger to protect you. We have a responsibility to take that bitch down. I attacked your brother. I am the Red Right Hand. You could be out in 2 days. Or dead in 1. You're fucking psychotic!
Listen to me, okay? Stay calm. Okay?
I need to know that there is at least one good guy on the other side of it. By bashing each other, you're only hurting yourselves. Grow up and see her for You won't let me grow up! I don't want to be this way anymore. I'm not well, am I? No. But I'm here and I want to take care of you. When I was a kid, I was the victim. I was Karen. But I refuse to let that be my story. Baba, I love you.
What have you been up to?
I love Jersey. I love you, Jersey.
You know, I was going to say, when were you first in Jersey? When did you come here first time?
Meg, when did I first come here? Anybody? I don't know.
So it wasn't the first con here, was it?
No. I think it was the second one here.
Yeah, do you know the first con I came to here, I walked on stage and I think I'd just seen, for those of you who were here, I'd just been out around Jersey and seen those t-shirts saying, fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Oh, yeah. I've got that one for karaoke.
Yeah, fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Yeah.
And so then, and I was remarking on it, because I just thought it was kind of brilliant.
Yeah.
And then I just kept on getting t-shirts. People would give me t-shirts saying, fuck you, you fucking fuck. So I've got like this whole t-shirt drawer at home dedicated to fuck you, you fucking fuck t-shirts.
Do you?
And then my son the other day, my youngest son was like, Mum, can I borrow a t-shirt? And he came out wearing one of those t-shirts. I was like, oh, fuck.
We should wear ours together one time.
I just didn't want to offend anyone, and I realise that I offend everyone all the time anyway, so I don't know what I was trying to do.
But I like to say it with love, you know, I like to go, oh, fuck you, you fucking fuck.
You know, if there's anyone here that's...
Oh, children, are there
Are
children?
there children here today? No?
Oh, you're not a child.
How old are you? 16?
Is that legal in this country?
But you've watched, our rule of thumb is if you've watched Wentworth and you're in this room, then you should be able to put up with
Clackers,
fuckers
and fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Yeah. We're like that in Australia, aren't we? I think we've talked about this. We go, God, you're a good cunt.
Oh, I love cunt. I like the word. Makes me want to touch it now.
It's not even midday yet, is
It's
it?
Kate Blanchett's first favourite word.
Is it?
Yeah, but we say it with such love. You go, God, you're such a cunt. You're amazing. What an amazing cunt you are. Look, sorry, I'm going to stop. Stop.
I got recognised a few times yesterday, actually. It was kind of surprising. And I was bailed up by two women I went and got an acai bowl, which cost me about $35. And I said, they said, oh my God, you're from the show, Wentworth, you know that? And they said, it's on Hulu? No. Roku. Okay, Roku. Yeah. I couldn't find it, but I did try to watch some of it on YouTube last night, but it's all mashed up. I couldn't find the order of it all.
I watched episodes yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, in the shop, the woman she said to me, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" And I said, "I'm actually here for a Wentworth convention." And she goes, "Oh, so what, is it just you?" And I said, no, there's other characters. And she said to me, "Is Kaz going to be there?" Yes, she did. And I was like, she is actually, so...
Are you here, that person?
I don't know.
Who bailed up Dan in the store?
No, because there's actually quite a few, but none of the people that I met yesterday even knew that this was happening. So I put them onto the site. But she was a massive fan of yours.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. Kaz was really, really hard to watch in the beginning. I wouldn't have liked her at all. I would have hated her, I think.
I don't know. Why?
Be honest, because she was just so tunnel visioned angry. And it's funny, years and years later, and having, wisdom, you kind of go, that was that woman and her little girl's grief. Like, anger is just your own grief, not having anywhere to go. But she was just so one-dimensionally angry all the time. And I just would have watched her and gone, take a breath, shithead.
But don't you think though that this is what I loved about Kaz, is that you did think that, maybe you did think that, but then it was such a beautiful payoff because then we find out eventually, it was so great that the writers did that, and also the way you performed it, that you go, oh my God, there's so much heartbreak and so much trauma.
Yeah, I didn't think that at the time. I think that in hindsight that I would have, had I watched it and not been part of it, I would have hated her. But when I was there, it was really interesting. We do the read-throughs, and the head of Foxtel was a woman named Penny Wynn. And after the first few episodes that we'd shot, season 4, the read-through of episode 4 of season 4, I was in the bathroom and she came in and I just went, Pen, how am I doing? How's Kaz doing? She went, well, I went, what? She said, could you just make her a little bit nicer? What? And I went, but, I said, is that the higher ups kind of thought process? She went, well, it might be good to make her a little more likeable. And I went, okay, I don't think that's where she's at, but thanks for the heads up. And I remember walking out of there going, I can't do that. It's not the time. I cannot do that because I'll take away all her integrity, everything she's been through, everything she's fought through, and everything that she feels right now. I cannot just suddenly go, oh, hi, B, I want to be your friend. It's like, fuck you, B, I want to be your fucking friend. Yeah. And it was interesting that came down, well, in the ladies' tours, but nobody officially came and said that. But it was interesting asking her and had her say, if you could just do, and I was like, okay.
I find that it's a really strange response when people say you need to make a person more likeable.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but what? I'm playing what's on the page, I'm giving it my spin, and you know that there's going to be a revelation later on. You know, like,
but it's
I
also
disagree with that.
Yeah, anyone in the world who's been through any trauma, anyone who's been to war, anyone who's been raped, anyone who's had abuse at the hands of alcoholic parents, you know, you meet them in a crowd, you don't know their backstory, and suddenly you go, yeah, I wish they were just a bit nicer. It's like, you don't know their story.
And people love to, I mean, like, look, it wasn't like they said, actually, Pam, can you make Ferguson like
less psychotic?
Love freak, right? Yeah. Because it's so delicious to watch someone who is, you know, is the antagonist, is the kind of the villain, the monster. You know, it's delicious to watch that, and then to obviously see the you know, the reason why.
I was watching season 4 at 5 yesterday, which was Karen and the horse and her backstory and her dad's death, and scenes where after, in previous episodes, Joan had come back into general, and then she got ganged by the boys, by Juice and the boys, and Kaz took her under her wing. Cut to the episode where Kaz lost her dad and Pam comes in to comfort Kaz. And I was looking at that scene going, I love that Kaz had the opportunity to treat and know her as purely a woman, not the governor and all the history that came with it. Like B would constantly say to Kaz, you have no idea what you're dealing with, you don't know what she's capable of. But Kaz had the opportunity to just see a woman who'd been abused. And, you know, even as Joan comes in and comforts Kaz and says, you know, puts her, she says it's possible to love and hate someone at the same time. And she just, that was the end of the scene. And I think Jet Wilkinson, the director, had said to her quietly in her ear before the take, she said, just say something to Tammy that's not on the page. Just want you to get a reaction from Tammy that's not there. And I didn't know it was happening, so I was balled up crying because Kaz was saying that she loved her dad even though he did what he did, and does that make her a freak and crazy? And she said, no, it's possible to love and hate at the same time. And then she just said, she patted Kaz's brow, and then she said, I will never leave you. And I remember just losing it, just losing it, being believed and not being abandoned by someone, but it being what everyone knew was the freak. But for Kaz, it was simply Joan.
So my question to either of you is, with the exception of your death, what was the hardest scene for you to do mentally? and how did you deal with that after? You go.
No, you go because it's your panel.
But she said for either of you, and we don't get to hear about your shit unless we share it.
No,
Go.
I do. So that mentally, probably. Oh God, look. Mentally, I would say having the scene with Harry in the kitchen. I won't go into descriptions. I don't need to use the words. You know, you've seen it. I felt like that was really hard because I could feel everyone in the room was feeling it was very uncomfortable for them too. And in fact, it wasn't one of those scenes that we went, should we go again? They were like, I think we've got that. And we moved on. It was pretty harrowing.
Mentally for me, the brawler, the drowning, the last minute getting out of the thing, because we had that car, we had the river for the wide shots, but then we had this huge pool on set, on the grounds at Newport, and we had a big crane that would lift it and then sink it. So on a take, we'd get, you know, water, then we'd cut, and then we're doing this last little bit, and it's okay, the water's going to get to like there. So you guys are ready? And suddenly I just fucking shat myself. I think I drowned in a past life. You get me in water where I haven't got control or I can't get out. Twice it's happened to me on film sets, this is the second time. That for me, and then it was coming down, and Will's character's going, just breathe. I'm thinking, I cannot even fucking breathe, I can't. Let alone what Kaz is doing. Like, I was freaking out. So mentally, I got out of there, went to the shed, and collapsed into Nicole Silva's arms and just shuddered.
That's no acting required then for
No
those
acting
things. There was a lot of
required.
that on the show, wasn't there? You didn't actually
There
have
could
to do
be.
much acting because it was just all there anyway.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good question.
So if you can please roll the video from Miss Gage Box.
Is that something you want? If you want to fight me, that's fine. I just don't want your answer. Never hesitate. Let's hustle. It won't be over till I've killed everyone. And this prison is ripped the fuck apart. Don't have to be lonely again. Are we clear? See you around. Yes, please. We have an arrangement. You go and murder someone. You're either with me and you're in the black section, or you're with the pig. And if you're with the pig, you get in my way, I'll take you down. Fuck all that. Well, sometimes it just takes a little bit of blood to be spilled.
I know you're super excited to see her. Because you haven't yet. Please stand up and give it up for Kate Ross.
Incredible stagecraft.
So you're just mumbling so much. I heard my name, my crime. Hello, everyone. Hello. Remember me from before?
What is my stagecraft? Was my diction not good?
No, your diction is amazing, but I just wasn't concentrating, and I just heard you say Cat Box. I was like, oh, fuck. I think I was getting chicken out of my teeth. And I was like, it's time. Anyway, I was also really eager. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice to see. It's a good show.
Good show, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently so. It's a small romantic comedy we made in Australia called
that's
Wentworth.
lovely.
You might have heard of it.
Yeah. He's younger there.
God, I know. Weren't we all?
Yeah.
God, yes. Hey, I'm just going. We can talk about Wentworth soon, but I just want to find out what you've been up to since you've been in New York City and New Jersey.
You know, there's something that happens, I reckon, when you get, a little bit older, like in your late 20s. And there's this inner ear thing that happens when you fly now. So my level of vertigo since I have landed on the ground has been quite obscene. So I'll be walking around and then suddenly get this, oh my God, everything's moving.
Yeah.
So I've been like a bit pathetic, actually. I've tried really hard, a little too hard. But I've just wandered around and then sat down.
Have you been to New York before?
Yeah, twice, but not in 10 years.
In a long time.
Not in a long time. But it's nice. I went out to Stonewall, had a beer there, looked in a whole bunch of, queer bookshops and, just went to, what was it last night? A place called Ginger's, Lezo Bar in Brooklyn.
That's not what's the oldest one called again here? That's
me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Does anybody know?
No, what's the
Yes, Henrietta Hudson. Yeah. Do you want to do that?
There is another one though, is there not? I don't think it's Henrietta Hudson. Cubby Hole. Yes, I was there last time I was here.
Yeah.
Fun.
Good?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, Ginger's was fun last night.
Yeah,
as
you had
well.
fun at Ginger's?
Yeah, I had fun at Ginger's.
Did you have your
She's a nice lady.
Yeah. That's good. Can you do a New York accent?
Not very well. Thank you for asking.
I think you can do it like that. Easy.
You really
I don't think so. Yeah. I've got my only one is like I got this like an old lady from Queens.
Yeah, perfect.
She's kind of like this. She talks like this. It's great. She's great. God, I was.
What's her name?
Well, it's gotta be Ange. I was at the cubby hole last night. Hot. So hot, goddamn in there. I was schwitzing like a.
I did do the thing where I heard that Cubby Hole was quite small and Ginger's was a bit bigger, and I did make that real old lady choice of going, it'd be very hot in there.
I've got to go. I've got a big guy.
Ginger's sounds breezy.
The big gal.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to NYC and to the WentworthCon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I do feel like, if there was ever a moment that we could, if there was a show that needed hair, that you and I could do that together. I just noticed, I didn't know where I stopped and you began when I was standing next to you before.
Yeah, I know, it's good they put the seats apart.
Yeah, I'm coughing up fur balls by now. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've also been doing, since Wentworth, you've done quite a lot of stuff.
Oh, well, yeah.
How's
it's been wild.
You've done.
I think every actor's kind of journey is, it's just kind of either all or nothing, really. You go really hard and then you stop for ages and wonder if you'll ever do anything again. But
yeah.
I mean, Deadlock obviously was a blast.
And you just finished shooting season 2.
Yeah, we finished shooting season 2 last year. We shot that up in Darwin.
What was that last year?
Yeah.
You didn't finish shooting it this year?
No.
Oh my God.
Why is that amazing?
No, because I thought you've only just finished shooting it. That's why I'm going, you've been so busy. So
yeah, see, that's what it looks like, right? But no, you just kind of sit around making crafts with your children. No, we shot that last year. We shot that up in Darwin, and then we had to move to Brisbane because there's a lot of crocodiles in the show, but also actual crocodiles in Darwin, so we had to shoot some of it in Queensland so we could get in the water without getting actually eaten. Yeah. Yeah.
So I actually did get eaten.
I did, yeah. So I do my own stunts. Yeah. But no, I am glad I'm here. I mean, obviously it's a fucking heartbreaking time, but also you go, to be able to be here and sit in community, in safety, and, is pretty wild, like, and very much needed. And somebody was saying in the round table, we go, this is exactly the elixirs that you need to be digesting at the moment, you know.
I agree, and especially in this part of the world as well, because there's so much going on here.
Yeah.
So much. So it's great to see you here, and the reason why we are here is because we're here.
That show what I interrupted.
We're going to be opening up the mics for questions, because I think you all ask better questions about Wentworth than what I do, just because you haven't seen it.
We all know that by now. We all know that you get a brief.
Yeah, I know. I started getting grief from people, and I'm just like, they're going, you should watch the show because you're the host. And it's like, well, I didn't actually intend on being the host.
Yeah.
It's just turned out that way. And
you get like the York's Notes blurb?
Yeah, do I really have to? Have you seen the show?
It looks terrifying.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, the world is violent and fucked up enough rather than having to watch what I just saw.
But thank you for watching. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for keeping us employed.
Hi.
Hello.
So we were talking about bloopers earlier, and
Yes.
I just wanted to know if you had a specific memory or story of something just hilarious that happened on set.
Oh God, there was a few. I mean, I don't know if I told this story in Melbourne, but like I wet myself in a scene. That was really classy. So it was like second day or something, and we had to, everything is. I've had kids, right? And so you don't jump on a trampoline when you need to go to the toilet. You know what I'm saying? And so suddenly I'm doing the scene where we just robbed from the jewellery store, bolting down the street. Zoe's so fucking fast and competitive, and so I was like, I'm meant to be leading this, like I'm meant to be faster, So I was just trying to bolt to be impressive. I'm in a dress, and you have to be shouting at the same time. And this is kind of the first action sequence I'd done since having babies, and I learned a big lesson. Yeah. So by the time I ran around the corner, I mean, maybe, I don't know if you go back, maybe if you slow down the frames, you'll see a wet patch. I don't know. But like I ran around the corner and then had to jump in the car, and I sat down and I was like, I have absolutely pissed myself. Yeah. So that was good. That was a classy one.
You're going to notice the view numbers on that episode on YouTube tonight.
Yeah, that's it.
How did you like Lou and Reb's relationship? I thought it was amazing to watch.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was such a beautifully written relationship, and I think it was at the crux of kind of everything. You couldn't kind of have that evil without that love. I think it had to, that the purity of those emotions were needed in order to balance out the justification for so much of the action. So it was kind of, from the very first moment we kind of sat in the read, we went, this is something that we've got to rest on and make sure is always at the centre of stuff, and when we stray from it, it's for a reason, and keep it really alive. So it was a really rad one to work with the writers on and to embody. I don't want to repeat myself, but I probably will, and maybe we just keep repeating ourselves because we need to keep telling each other how much we love each other, because who else is going to fucking say it to us? But I just feel like, again, particularly at this time, just so grateful to come together with a bunch of folks such as yourself, and it's a terrifying time to be in the world, and I hope you are all surrounded by people that love you and hold you dearly, and that you find that in this room. I know we're really grateful that you all kind of gather around to support us, and we hope that we can do the same for you and take care of each other. It's hard out there. See you, Ginger's making.
Thank you, Nicole.
Give it up for Kate Fox. Amazing. Dan, I was just wondering, what is it like to wake up every morning and know that you piss excellence?
She said, Dan, what is it like to wake up every morning and piss excellence?
You did say that.
I was like, shit, my hearing is getting really bad. But I like it. To piss excellence?
Yeah. What's that?
Fucking excellent. Yes.
I don't know if my bees would agree with that this morning. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you think that I do. That's enough for me.
Every time we go in for photo ops and whatever else, I walk out with this picture and I think, okay, I look like I smelled something bad, I look like something died 5 minutes ago, and every single picture you all are in, you always have the most perfect, beautiful smile. I want to know what the secret is.
You. The secret is having more self-worth, because we feel the same about ourselves. We go, oh my God, that photo.
It's like, whoa, that's good. You can see the jet lag on that one.
Yeah. We probably would look at your photo and go, God, they look beautiful.
We do.
Every single photo we go, we look like shit.
Yeah.
But our secret is you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And always remember that we are always harder on ourselves than other people that look at these photos, right? That's the truth.
Yeah. Earlier, you were talking about different accents and how you want to do a southern accent. What is the key to a good Australian accent?
Oh, flat as a tack. Oh yeah, no. Oh, I've got one. If you say, rise up lights in your accent, rise up lights, it sounds like razor blades in an Australian accent. Rise up lights. Rise up lights. There you go. That's a little hack.
Yeah.
I also have one that is about a different accent if you would like. This one is about if you say space ghettos in an American accent, space ghettos, it sounds like Spice Girls in a Scottish accent. Space ghettos.
You know, we should all try it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Space ghettos.
We gotta get all of you, ladies, gentlemen, up in your seats. I want to get you really close. All my fabulous actors up here. Everybody, get your cameras out. Now, I'm gonna give you a little hint, okay? I was just told by Tammy, before I do anything else, make sure you get your karaoke tickets for tonight. Tammy's like, make sure that you remember. But also, so you get the best picture, put it on video mode, and then you can take a picture and screenshot it later. Are you ready? Pump up the music. There you go. All right, all of my people up here, I want you to look all the way to your left. We're gonna go to that one. We're gonna go to that one. We're gonna do that one last. All right, go to the left. Now, all the way to the right. No, all the way to the right. I'm messing with you. Straight down the middle.
You're Franky Doyle, aren't you?
Yeah.
Heard a lot about you.
What?
Why don't you come and see me? Take me a picture.
Do you know plenty of people have tried to help Franky? They have all failed.
I've got good news.
You're not wearing any underwear?
I want to get inside that mind of yours.
Thanks, Gidget.
Bridget.
I prefer Gidget.
Yes, I am a lesbian.
You've got to consider yourself if you think I've got the hots for you.
I was talking about me, Frank.
You know a lot of women here rely on you.
As if you've fallen for someone, then fuck the labels.
I risked everything for you. I couldn't just. If I find proof and I go to the board with it, will you support me?
Absolutely. But after Franky Doyle's parole is granted.
I'll wait for you. And what if you're waiting forever?
Well then, I'll wait forever.
Kiss me gently.
Jersey? Who got some sleep last night? Thank God we're all in this together.
Good morning.
Good morning. We were just here singing, oh gosh, you know, Mark and I, we were singing Sex on Fire. And then who got up? Who's the girl in the white top? Erin. Is Erin here today? You were the absolute standout last night, and Tammy and I really want to thank you because we're just like, just take it away, Erin. Your energy, darling, was amazing. You shone, and I believe it's the first time you've been here, so how about that?
But if Bridget ended up in Prezzo, in the Slammer, what do you think she would go inside for? Being hot. Just slaying. Oh my! Would it be like? And do you think she would do something for Franky? Would it be drinking and driving?
Drinking and driving. It would have to be for Franky, wouldn't it? I mean, because she just didn't care. She said, that scene, I think it was on earlier. She says, "I'm just going to wait for you." Was that on earlier?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't care what I do. I'm just going to wait for you. And she got to that stage where she just couldn't breathe without her. So that's a beautiful love story, you know. And even with Vinegar Tits, you know.
Can you actually remember her name, or you just only remember Vinegar Tits? I know, I could
what
see
2
it in your
hours
eyes.
sleep does, I'm going, shit, Kate, what's your name?
Vera. You're talking about
Vera. Vera was my mate. Bridget didn't have too many mates, you know, but Vera was one of them. So being in the closet with Vera and stealing something, the key card or something, you know, and getting caught. She would have gone to any lengths for Franky. And that sort of writing is just beautiful because it took you to that emotional place where that's a very private kind of destruction in your mind, and you think, nobody's ever going to see this. I'm just going to put on my, you know, my psychology outfit and my leathers and get through it. But she was absolutely, she would have gone in for stealing something for Franky, and then they would have been together inside.
And then you would have got the opportunity to, like, you know, have a bit of stabs, you know, like have to work around those blood bags and everything.
I remember, what's her name? The tongue.
I don't know. There's several what's her names in there.
Sally and Upton. I remember doing the tongue scene and watching that with blood bags. I was like, oh, this is so much fun. Vera was there in the background. We're all laughing our heads off. You can't believe it when you see it. It's really dramatic. We're all back there going, fuck it hell.
Yeah, that was so intense, that scene. I think that for me, I think that was one of the, you know, the moments I watched the show and went, oh,
is that too far?
Oh, yeah. Like, have we just got to that point where it's just this gratuitous amount of violence? And I know you all love the show. I'm just telling you.
We could have gone further. We could have got demonic, you know.
Well, I think they did get demonic. Just people stabbing their own legs. And it was just intense.
The freak was kind of demonic, wasn't she? She was on the other side.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Just a little.
I think that's why we love to watch.
What happened to that tongue, I wonder? Remember coming to work? Were you there that day?
No, I was dead, babe.
Dead on there. You
might have gotten that. You've lived out. You just lived that small omission out there. You know, it was. I got stabbed to death by the freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, look, I can't remember the seasons and exactly.
The tongue season was that season 7?
Was it 5? Okay, so you were gone, but I do remember coming to work and walking into the makeup room and seeing this tongue sitting on the shelf, just the tongue, you know. And I said, "Can we pat it?" Sort of like, "Can we talk to it?" I mean, look at it. Nobody said, "You want a coffee?" You gonna get through this. It's okay. Guest starring on Wentworth is hardcore. I get it.
Actually, so I have a quick question for you. The chemistry between Bridget and Franky felt incredibly real. What was it like building that dynamic with Nicole?
Well, we started off in the audition room together, and it just was there. So there is such a thing as chemistry, you know. And I think I don't know what it is, and that's that little bit of magic that nobody really understands until you get two people together. But we just danced, and I don't know, people loved Frigid, and I can watch it back and see why. You know, building it was easy. She's fearless, and she's very giving, and right there in the moment, you know, when you're physically that close with somebody, you've really got to just be fearless and fall into the moment. And I used to work on a show called Pacific Drive, and people used to say to me, "Oh, you were right." And this is going back, you know, when I was 25. So going back 30 years, people would say, "Are you all right? You know, you have to kiss a girl and stuff." And I'm like, "Well, yeah. You know, when you love somebody, you just got to do the story, right?" So this is how far we've progressed, because nobody's ever asked me, "Are you all right?" after kissing Franky. And then, yes, I'm goddamn all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I love you, by the way.
Thanks, darling. Thanks for coming.
On the show, was there a scene that was mentally hard for you, and how did you handle that?
All of them! Well, I didn't think too much about it. I actually would just get there and hope for the best some days, because they were so draining, some of those emotional scenes, you know. And I would look around at the extras, and they'd all be standing in place ready for the cue, action, and everybody would walk at once. And I'd be going, "You better not stuff this up, Lib. I mean, there's 50 people walking everywhere, and it's going to end up on you with this whole scene. So don't stuff it up." So I was more worried about, you know, as you say, there's not much time on set. You've got to get it done. So there was a lot of pressure, and so it taught me to just to be present more and to just trust who you are, because you're there for a reason. So whatever job you're doing, just trust that you can turn up and do it. So most of it was 98%, was just turning up.
Hi. Quick question. So you mentioned that you did actually want to shiv people. So if you had to choose a character to shiv, who did you want to shiv?
That's a strange question. Who do you want to stab?
You've thought about it.
Who do you want to that freak? It has to be a freak. I couldn't believe I could actually say that on television. It's like, look, it says that in the script. Look. It says C-U-N. I'm going to say that, and they're going to pay me to say that, and I'm going to say it to you. I might be short, but I get the word in my dialogue here. So watch out, baby. I could have followed up with it.
Would have you thought that would have been an iconic line from Bridget throughout? You know, when you read lines, because there are things that I would read and I just delivered them, and now they've become iconic. You know, like, "I'm gonna kill the fucker, you don't run this prison, I do. You know, I love you to the moon and back." You never say them going, "This is gonna be on t-shirts." You know, this is gonna be the thing that people are gonna ask me to write.
Yeah,
you know, like,
fuck the labels. It's
yeah.
just like, wow. You know, and you truly are a cunt. Thank you.
Can you write this on my? Can you write this down to?
I always think of my mum. Can you write? Yeah. Can you write "cunt" to Toby or whatever? Check this out, Mum.
I always think, like, you know, I get people going, "Hey, can you just say, you know, it's to John. Can you write, I'm gonna kill the fucker?" I'm like, "Great, who's John?" They're like, "Oh, he's my 15-year-old son." You know, I'm just like, "Oh, okay."
That is bizarre. And it can only be understood in this room. You know, this is why we love coming to WentworthCon, because you all get it, you know. We could all sit here and just get rid of all that energy. It's lovely, thank you.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful, like the amount of thought and attention to the world and these characters everyone has.
That's right. To pick up on that's incredible, because as actors we're there and you think it's just a personal thing that you're going through in your mind and in your heart, and your heart beating so fast before they call action, and for you to actually recognise that that was the work that we do, then I've done my job, so thank you so much.
Everyone, please stand up and give it up for Libby Tanner.
See you in a minute.
Maybe you're a compulsive rescuer.
No, I just want to make sure the women get a fair go. Open the door here! Fucking open the door!
You're a good man, Mr. Jackson.
You call yourself a defender of women? You're pathetic. Hey?
I've looked you in the eyes that many times, and I've seen your pain.
Fucking me, puppet! What if we're the real monsters in all this? The system, it protects the corrupt bastards. So you didn't have to bury someone fucking alive!
Do you really think you can escape the consequences of your actions?
After everything you have done for me, I'll always have your back.
Not this time. I say get out! I thought people were capable of redemption. I was wrong. You're not.
Robbie, massive geezer!
Hello, everyone. Wow, there's quite a few of you, aren't there? Someone said there was only 4 in the audience. There's quite a few. Can everyone understand me? The last time I did one of these, they had to translate because I couldn't understand anything I was saying. So I just want to make sure that you understand. I'll speak slowly.
I have to speak slowly. Everyone's been waiting with bated breath because we all had our little. Did you get our little gift for you just then?
No.
Did you not get it?
What gift?
On 3 again.
Oh yes, massive geezer.
1, 2, 3. Hello, Robbie, massive geezer.
Do you know how that name came about? Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like you want me to tell you. No, a guy named Pete, he works in the art department, he's from England. And he came off that, because geezer, in Cockney in England, they always say geezer. So he added geezer, Magasiva. Massive geezer. And I was the second biggest guy in the cast after Aaron. So yes, that's where massive geezer. It's a really interesting, boring story for you, but that's how it came.
We loved it, and Tammy yesterday, she was so excited and so disappointed that she wasn't going to be seeing you. She's your biggest fan. And yeah, she wanted us to all welcome you into the space.
I love that woman. I thought I was going to see her actually. I only just got in this morning, so I know.
Why did you only get in this morning?
Because I missed my flight.
Well, we're really glad that you actually missed it with time enough to actually make it here.
Yeah. It's nice to be here. Thank you. I think last time I came to Jersey, it didn't quite happen. I was meant to come, a few years ago, I was meant to come here, but paperwork didn't come through, so I ended up not coming.
No, I
remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that, because actually the person who I was travelling with, who ended up being one of the writers on the first season, ended up coming in your place to the...
See, that's more interesting than me.
No. I mean, it was interesting, but like, come on, you're Robert, we kept on calling you Will Smith yesterday.
That's happened a few times on set.
But I think it's also because there's a conflab of like B. Smith and Will Jackson.
Yes.
So it comes out as Will Smith. Yeah.
No, it's happened on set a few times. Will Smith. I've been called Will Smith. I've mistakenly called myself Will Smith.
Do you?
Yeah. Not something I'm proud of, but.
I was just noticing in the little video. Did you get? I don't know why I'm looking up there now because we've.
No, I didn't. Okay, you are there right now.
So did you hear the?
Yes, I did.
How many times did you say "fuck" in the show?
Quite a few times.
Can I ask you something? Do you remember in that first season where no one knew who had actually killed Meg Jackson?
Yes.
And did you know who had done it?
No, I didn't.
Neither did I.
Not until the episode where it was revealed.
Right.
I did not know. I don't think do you think the writers knew who they were going to...
No, I think they did. So do you know the story that they wouldn't tell us who'd killed Meg Jackson, but they had told Nicole and she kept it quiet. She was like, oh, I don't know either, I don't know.
No, never told me.
So none of us knew. Usually when you get scripts, you know, right?
Yeah.
So you didn't know either.
I didn't know. What episode was it? Does anyone know what episode did I find out? 3 point something. What? Wow. Okay.
It was in season 3.
Was it season?
No, it was in season 1. Yeah.
No, it was later on. It was about season 3. That's.
Oh no, we knew.
Is that when I had her up against the wall? Yes.
No, I think she didn't hold on to that secret for that long. No, I think we found out by the end of season 1.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't know until season 3 or whenever it was revealed.
Had you ever worked, because Catherine McClements, who played Meg, she's a massive star in Australia, right?
Yeah.
And they put her on the big poster. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then she gets knocked off by their first episode. That's fucking genius, right?
I thought it was genius. I always remember our first media showing when people saw that. That's for me, because we had this media, because when we did the show, it's a remake of Prisoners, so there was hardcore Prisoners fans, and then we went to the show, from my memory, went to this showing, and all these reviewers were just saying, "I hope you guys pull it off, because no one can replace Prisoners." So anyway, the end came, and all we could hear was like, and I thought to myself, "Oh shit. This might fucking go off, actually. This might go," and it did. So, and here we are, and here you are, being amazing supporters for so many years, loyal supporters. Thank you.
That was amazing. Do you remember your very first day on set?
No, because I remember that whole year. I think it probably took me until 3 months to settle, because every day was nerve-wracking. Every day I turned up to set, I was nervous.
Do you have that? I was listening to an interview the other day. Hello. I was listening to this interview with someone the other day. I think it was someone like, it was someone really famous, like Sam Rockwell or someone. And he was saying, working on big jobs for the first, I know who it was. It was Alexander Skarsgård. And he was saying, for the first, 2 or 3 months on a job, he would think that he was going to get fired. He just lived in absolute perpetual fear. Do you have that kind of fear?
I don't, not the firing bit, but not just that inner struggle with myself, I'm not good enough to be here. So that was for 3 months. It was like, shit, what am I doing here? Because getting that role, when I auditioned for the role, I looked at the audition and goes, why are they giving me this? I'm not Australian, I don't look Australian, from people's mind. And so when I put the audition down, I didn't care, I didn't give a shit. So that did something, and that they saw that, and I was like, okay. So, but I'm not making no sense at all. But I remember our first table read through. I had anxiety. I was anxiety, and I was so nervous, and I was shaking because I remember in that first episode, Meg died, so I had to scream. I think I've told this story before. I had to scream, but the whole time I was shaking, reading my lines. So I know when my lines is coming up, I was going, oh my god, my line's coming up. Say my line, okay, what's my next line? Okay. And then the end of that, I ended up just screaming, and that was just a release. And everyone thought, oh, hello. Who's this actor guy? He's so into it. They had no idea. I was a nervous wreck. But no, for 3 months before so that whole time I don't remember. It was just survival.
You've relegated to the trauma part of your brain.
I just wanted to ask, have you ever felt overshadowed being the only male main character in a show made entirely of women?
No. No, not at all. For me, it was an honor because I was working with, because this was my first Australian gig, and I was working with some of Australia's legends, female actors, legends. So and Kiwis as well. There was three Kiwis there. So no, not at all. And the show as well is about a woman's prison. So no, not at all. But yeah, thank you.
Good on you.
Hey.
Hi. Where's that voice coming from?
Over here.
We're over here, Robbie. We've got the microphone over here as well. So we've got all these people.
Oh, hello. I couldn't see you. Hi.
Hi there. I was just wondering who you thought Will Jackson's favorite top dog was during the show. And why? Right.
Well, hands down, Danielle Cormack. I mean, she was an OG. She set the standard. She set the standard for us for that whole show. Let's be honest. It was her that led us. They were the leader of our wonderful show, but they also, Beastman.
Hello, Alton, Illinois.
Hello.
You were known as the prankster on set.
No, I was a professional.
Awesome. What was your most memorable prank that you did?
One of the pranks is there was a guy, I forgot his name, he was an AD, and he used to have a drink bottle right here. And there's a little pouch in it, a drink bottle. So I went up to Aaron and I said, I'm going to try and nick that and put alcohol so he doesn't know. So I got another bottle, I went up, swapped it. So he didn't touch it, I went away, put some alcohol in there and swapped it again. And I just watched him to drink. Waiting for to drink. He gets that, goes, meanwhile, me and Aaron going, that's the other one. Do you remember that one we did on Stew when I said I was gay? Should I tell that one? So, one of our ADs, we're just getting to know each other, and what did I do again?
No, I think it was, was it going on all the time about you being with women and stuff like that?
That's
and
right.
So Robbie, you were kind of like, well, actually, he doesn't know that I could be gay. I mean, who knows? And then you...
That's right. I was down on set, and then I thought of this prank of, I got one of the ADs to take my phone to him. I said, I found this phone, I don't know whose it is. So I left it, so he had it. So I think either you or someone else I started texting it, messages to my phone. And I said, hey baby, thinking of you. And then I sent a screenshot of this hunk with muscles.
Then you let me in.
All you need is a good pair of hands.
The story begins.
I mean, is there anything here that even interests you?
Time stands still. We had the chance to
Who the fuck has been going through my stuff?
I've been your kid in 15 years. It's not changing now. You know what? I've become what I had to.
I started thinking about that day, and then you fucking walk in!
I thought we were family. I love you, Franky. I love you, but you never loved me. You're not a protector. You're the grim fucking reaper. So where's my cash? Up my ass. I'm sick of everyone and I'm sick of myself. I don't want this to be my life. I've looked you in the eyes that many times and I've seen your pain. I want to be picked up by a hot girl in a hot car and driven off into the sunset. I love you, Doc.
Are there any underages in the room? Who's the youngest in the room? Hello. What's your name? Nick. Nick. How old are you, Nick? 16. So am I. Okay, we don't have to be too good then. 16, like. Okay.
Thankfully, you're our last guest. We've already tarnished everyone already, Nick.
Thank goodness. You're lubed up and ready to go.
My friend down the back, would you like to roll the video? And you can stop at any time, and I can, and we can just do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you want to stop it, you have to call balls.
Okay.
Balls. You sexy thing.
Oh, look at that. I remember that.
Bless little Kimmy Ra Chapman. That was not a bad day at work.
That was so not a bad day at work.
That was a fine day at work. That was an absolute fun. Hey, does everyone know that Ra has gone and made her own series called White Fever, is it? Is that right? Whoever's watching, yes. I can't wait to see it. I haven't watched it yet, but you pirates, track it down and watch it. She's a talented thing, and yeah, that was a good day.
Can I say something? I was saying before, Robbie and I were talking about, the memories of things, especially in the work, as with life, is that, the body and the brain remembers things mostly either when it's really, really joyful or incredibly sad or traumatic. That's when we remember things most. And this, I remember it because it was just super hot.
But you remember actually being there on the day, because you were.
I was there on the day.
So Dan at some point, because she does that walk by as being pits in, is like, whoa, because that's your cell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan was like, in a quiet moment between takes, she was like, do this.
You're welcome.
Thank you to my director extraordinaire. And in between takes, I was calling out to Dawn, the makeup artist, who was hiding in a corner like this, going, oh my God, this is so embarrassing, with an ice cup, and I'd be like, ice my nipples, just in case. Tricks of the trade. Tricks of the trade. And the boom guy, who is holding the big microphone above us, because obviously there's nowhere for a little body mic, unless you bank it.
What do you call it? A prison wallet?
A prison wallet. It's a prison wallet. That's right. Yeah, that was a good day.
Is there anything here that interests you?
Balls. Is that what you're like at home with jokes?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Your little
Put your fucking shoes on! Fucking school time, you little bit. Oh!
That's what I'm like at home every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. I order coffees like that. Give me a coffee! I don't drink coffee anymore.
Can you talk to me about Franky's hair throughout the whole seasonal thing? Like, I loved you with that haircut, the kind of mully...
The kind of sharp, jagged...
The little ratsy tail?
Oh, I love the rat's tail.
Yeah.
Kim used to plait my rat's tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that little ratsy.
That was hot.
Yeah.
That was a good day at work. Yeah, I know that the rat's tail was the hangover from my uber long hair before I started. And I just wanted to keep some of it. I think I wanted to keep 2 maybe. But they were like, maybe it's too much. So we just kept the 1.
2 rats, you wanted 2 rats tails?
I think I did. I had one here and then I wanted 1 there or something, but it didn't quite work. Yeah. I mean, she was very done.
Very. I marvelled at the fact that Franky was able to look so freaking like cover of Italian Vogue. I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, go girl.
And the same with Kate Jenkinson by the time the season ended. She was like blonde bob and like dark eyes. I was like, God damn, girl, she just stepped off a Balenciaga runway.
True. We have our contacts.
All right, shall we?
Yeah, balls on. Balls! Has anyone noticed there's a lot of shots up my nose? I mean, they really like it up there, right?
Really giant, because Robbie,
Yeah.
I stopped one on Robbie's one, and he's got a booger right on
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he did.
So
Did he?
yeah, poor Robbie. So on set, like before a take, I would quite often turn to like whoever was standby makeup or whatever and be like, "Bats in the cave." Yeah. So that's some good film talk for you there. Bats in the cave. And they have to check. And then the other one is Green Day. You got to make sure that's taken care of.
I know that you've got these kind of like sort of animal references, or what are they, metaphors? No, analogies. What did you just call them?
I don't know.
Because you'd say to me, oh, now I feel like a shag on the rock.
Oh yeah.
Because that's another one you used to say to me all the time.
Is a shag an animal?
Well, shag is a bird that's like a sea.
Isn't it? I always thought it was like a barnacle.
No, a shag is like a bird that's on a rock. You know those. It's sort of like a heron kind of. Is it not? Do you know what a shag is? Not that kind of shag. Yeah.
Oh, life unlocked.
But did you think it was like a
barnacle? Never bothered to look it up. Just use it all the time. Like a shag on a rock.
But could you explain what a shag on the rock is to everyone?
Oh,
you used to say it to me
like
all
what
the
it
time.
means?
Yeah.
Oh, it means like you're like a spare dick at a party.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It means like your excess to needs. Like you don't have you're a bit left out and lonely and don't really have a purpose.
Yeah, and so if there might be a line or something where you go, oh, can we please, build something around that line because I'm feeling like a shag on a dick. Oh, God.
Are you trying to feel like a shag on a dick? Freudian. Lie down, darling. Yeah, and it was also in those scenes where it was like if you were a bit background that day and everyone was talking and they had their own thing going on, and it'd be like, you're standing kind of to the side, like very much background, feeling like a shag on a rock. And that's when I'd make up stuff like.
Well, that was the thing, like, even though you did feel like a shag on the rock, every time I turn around, even if you didn't have any lines or whatever, you'd always be stealing the scene, not intentionally, but you'd find things to do for Franky. She's got coloured bra I had now? Like, Nick's an amazing improviser and able to just keep moving through the scene. Like, even though you said you felt like that, you'd always make something of the scene. Like,
Yeah, I think because early on, because I knew it was such an ensemble show, I knew that there would be a lot of big scenes where we didn't necessarily have the focus, but I wanted the world to always be alive and the world to be rich. So Katrina and I used to do a lot of stuff, like getting her bickies or whatever, and I just wanted, I wanted to do justice to what that world may feel like, and part of that for me was making sure that I was alive in it, you know?
Yeah.
That it was existing without the words.
Yeah, we talked a lot about that together in the first season. I think that's how we kind of connected with the work. Was going, we really wanted to keep this world incredibly rich, full of texture.
Yeah.
And that's why I started doing the drawings as well. And then they wrote the bloody drawings in, and then I was like, oh, no, I have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't give it. And I was like doing a law degree and stuff, so they were like, oh yeah, put that in. Not. That was awkward.
I believe in you.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
I believe that you could do a law degree.
Yeah, I reckon I could too.
Oh, 100%.
Would I want to though?
All right. Should we keep rolling?
Yes, balls.
15 years. Not changing now.
Yeah, balls. Someone called him something funny the other day. Oh, my friend Josh said, because his name was Alan Doyle. And my friend said, he goes, because I just saw my friend Josh in LA, like I stopped through to visit him, and he was telling a friend, oh, my buddy from Australia, she's coming out, oh, she's a bit of a big deal over there, she did this show called, this prison show called Wentworth, blah, 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 and then he was like, oh, look, to this person, I'll show you a scene. And then he goes, you know, when that first scene came up with your dad, Aldo. And I was like, that might have been Carla Committee, but that wasn't Wentworth. And he's like, yeah, no, your dad, Aldo. I was like, do you mean Alan Doyle? I was like, yeah. Anyways.
Was he the guy? Was he the guy who was the puppetry of the penis guy?
Aldo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was an actor in Australia who toured a show called Puppetry of the Penis. Have you seen this show or heard of it?
Have you heard of it?
Yes. Okay. You can explain what
it's literally what you think it is. It's puppetry with your penis.
I love this dog.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Are there balls in here? No. Oh, you want to say
balls? Boomer. She's the best though. Love her.
But that relationship was such a great relationship for me to watch on set. Just because it was one of those relationships, especially because you and Katrina were building so much into it around. It was just great to sit back and watch. And so I didn't have to do any work because, you know, especially as the character I was playing was always observing. So it was so great.
Katrina was so embodied in that role. Like, she was just so. It would just kind of go all through her being, and she was Boomer, because in real life she's full like coiffed and, you know, all the things. She knows the eye makeup stuff, it's the hair, and as Boomer she was like always itching herself, and, you know, it was so different. So it was super fun to play with her. But I think you all ballsed it. Gidge.
They want the gidge.
They want the gidge. You're here for the gidge. Libby Tanner.
Should we just there's got to be some gidge. Let's just stop at the next gidge. Okay?
All right, we'll stop at the next.
Forward,
yeah.
And when we see gidge, we can balls it.
Balls. Let's flaps it.
Oh,
baby face, bitch.
Oh.
Bitch. I felt that.
Oh wait, no, not yet, not yet. No, pregnant, not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh God, it's nearly there.
Oh, come on. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Flaps. I got too excited.
This is the famous line.
I want to be picked up by a hot girl in a hot car and driven off into the sunset. That's what you all came for. Yeah, that is.
It's totally iconic.
Yeah.
And I was just saying before that there are lines that we would never have known that suddenly then get transported to this place of legendary status. And this is one of those moments for you, yeah?
100%. 100%. And I knew how much it meant to Frankie, like it was all the parts of her life, you know? It was being seen by another woman, it was the freedom, like I got it all. But yeah, you just never know that it's just gonna blow up. Yeah.
And then suddenly everyone's getting kites on t-shirts and like jewelry and
totally,
you know, and then they ask you to write it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iconic.
Oh,
Frankie.
Oh.
Can I just say one thing about Frankie that I really loved? I think it was a mixture of B and Dan on set. It was like you had created these incredible, it wasn't just your attitude with Frankie and how the swag and that kind of protective swag, you know, there was a kind of this, yes, it was a strength, but actually, you know, to me it appeared like, you know, that it was just like, you know, Frankie's putting on this great sort of armour.
100%.
But what you used to do with your mouth for the character of Frankie drove me insane.
Okay, apparently I do it all the time with all characters because Cammy said she came to see the show in Sydney. I did a theatre show recently and apparently I was still doing the mouth thing.
No, not nearly as much as what you do with Frankie.
Yeah, no, it was a whole other character.
It was, and I used to sit in the scene with you and go, when she go, oh, there it is.
But I actually got pulled into the producer's room and she was like, can you pull back the mouth stuff? And I went, what mouth stuff? I didn't know I was doing it. I didn't know I was doing it. Yeah. I think I cried all the day. I was just going to say your hair looked really cute.
Yours did too. I liked your hair shorter for Frankie.
Oh, I think it's in a pony or something though. But I'm glad you were paying attention.
They wanted me to have it short because you were growing it long. I'm going, but my nose is too long to actually have it that short. Oh. They're just going, we don't expect it.
Yeah, that was when Frankie got a bit nasty with you, right?
Yeah. So you threw me around a bit.
Yeah. I
threw me up against the wall.
I wasn't nice to you that
Ripped
day.
the jacket
You
off.
were very generous about it though.
Was I?
You were.
Should we leave you guys alone?
Leave the mic on though? Can you just slow it down?
How funny is that?
Isn't it amazing? Like you were saying just then, like, you know, I wasn't allowed to grow my hair long because yours was short or whatever. You know, like there are choices made by the makeup and wardrobe department going, sorry, your hair is that colour, so you can't have it. You've got to be.
And that's why I went so blonde too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was somebody else that it was all depending on, you know, well, you're supporting cast, so you're going short and blonde.
It's when Robbie wanted to go blonde for Will Jackson, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, Bridget's blonde."
I could not understand that.
Yeah, right?
I've had my hair blonde, by the way.
Have you?
Yeah.
I can see that.
When Austin was a baby, my son.
Would you go back?
Oh, hell fucking yes.
keep away from the gangster boys. I never did what mama said. I went and played with the gangster boys.